This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 15th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys,
What is up, everybody? It's been a rough season. Like I've said, it ain't been easy. We've had a pretty tough schedule. It ain't been that great. We were 6-2. We dropped to 6-4. Won another game. We went 7-4. So there towards the end of the season, we kind of just choked. Florida and Arkansas kind of ruined our season. Right now we're 7-4, trying to finish 8-4, see where we can get in the bowl games. And I'm thinking I might return to LSU this next year because, it's the first year with the team. They got transition. But it's going from Nebraska where I had about 1,400 rush yards, 7 touchdowns, opposed to this season about 800 rush yards, 5 touchdowns. It's really hard because I want to bring the best out of my player, but these SEC defenses ain't no joke right now, and they don't have a line or a quarterback, and I'm not exactly the most top-notch quarterback myself. My elusiveness and speed is to the peak, but I'm only an 81 overall, so. But redshirt sophomore, you can't expect much. See if we can finish 8-4 in the season. Either we're going to let Oklahoma be 8-4, and we're going to finish 7-5, and I don't want that. I want that 8. I want to finish what Kobe's number represents. 8-4. Oklahoma can be a 7-5 because screw them, Boomer Sooners. Go Big Red till the day I die.
Splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the first play is stuffed, and the visitors know they're not exactly being welcomed in this place. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
All right. I wasn't ready. You don't scare me, Sooners. We are the LSU Tigers.
It's a draw. At the 35, he's loose. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches all...
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Using his legs, it's Thomas. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And second down here.
What the hell, man? You take me out and you lose the ball and they score? This is literally how this season's going, and this is why I might leave LSU.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 30.
They don't. They take me out and they just choke. They choke. I don't have time to play these bullshit games they do.
They couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with this.
Offense set on first down.
God damn it.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Finley. A little screen to the running back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
They're going to kill us.
Here comes the offense on first down.
They're going to fucking kill us.
The give to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator.
Quit taking me out of the game. That's when you guys turn the ball over.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses.
It's already out of hand.
That might just say, okay, let's just group and figure it out.
It's already fucking over, man.
They've crossed midfield at the 45.
I'm not staying here. Fuck this team. Coach is an idiot, man. Every time they take me out with fucking... Look at that throw. What are you doing, dude?
He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Fuck, man. Can I play on hard?
Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run play action. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. It's at an empty set. Dropping back, it's Finley. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last
Oklahoma's killing this.
Now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Well, they quit running the ball, and that was working really good.
Everything is going your way. Your defense just contributed, so that lead they had, just keep chipping away, and who knows what will happen.
Effective draw plays in a running game really beat.
On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Watkins.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, this also.
Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll run the screen. Sweet cut there. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking for a man, it's Finley. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most important, you're right, you don't force a short.
They've got them pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play on that 4th down.
This might go into overtime.
Sometimes it's just not your day.
You missed a field goal, you face.
It seemed to be the case here.
They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's hard, guys. Like I said, it's not. The team really struggles, and there's times where I do too, and it's not working out great. I don't know if I want to come back here. It's the end of the day, one of the best backs in the nation. Do I really want to waste my time for play action fucking ball and a good defense to rely on in a SEC conference? Probably not, man. Because you can't just have a good defense. You got to have a fucking offense, too. Because look at Alabama. Great defense. Great offense. Georgia, great offense. Good offense. Insane defense. It's how it is. You can't have a mediocre offense and a fucking good defense in the SEC and expect to get anything. I thought they were going to utilize me different. That's how they said they were, and they didn't. Downfall of the season. Trying to find the bracket. There it is. I want to see who's all in there. I'm just curious. Holy shit, UAB made it? And North Texas? What? Oklahoma made it. I could have made it into the college football playoff if I beat Oklahoma. Look, 8-4 right there. Wow. Oh my God. Why didn't Georgia make it into the college football playoff? What the fuck? Oh, they're the 1 seeds. Ah, I gotcha. Okay. I'll probably be taking on, like, I don't know, Texas Tech or something. Maybe Oklahoma State in a bowl game. Michigan, maybe. Liberty's quarterback won the Heisman. Get the fuck out of here. 35 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Hell, we might finish 8-5. We're playing a Syracuse Orange. I made it to the Pop-Tart Bowl, boys. That's what I wanted. Ugh. You be like, how'd your football season go in college? Well, I made the Pop-Tarts. What's that thing? Yeah, I've made the Pop-Tarts game, or I've made the Pop-Tarts Bowl in Orlando. It's about how my season will make a letdown. I made the Pop-Tarts. What's that say? Yeah, I made the Pop-Tarts game, or I made the Pop-Tarts Bowl in Orlando. It's about how my season will make a letdown. Really, how'd your football season go in college? Well, I made the Pop-Tarts. What's that say? Yeah, I made the Pop-Tarts game, or I made the Pop-Tarts Bowl in Orlando. It's about how my season went, a letdown. Really? What are you getting some? Some.
Get my son $50 bonus fetch when you bet $5, win or lose. We're here. You and Joaquin Buckley fought. You've trained with Kamaru Usman. That's an absolute barn burner. Who do you think wins that fight next weekend?
I think that is an amazing fight. Really excited to see that fight. You know, I'm great friends with Kamaru, and I have him on this fight for sure. But I think it's a much tougher fight than people think, especially because of the moment, right? Buckley has shown that he is really good. Not only explosive, but he's technical. He knows how to go in there and make the right choices against the opponents he's been put in front of him. So he is much more dangerous than people anticipate. But with that said, Kamaru has been, you know, the most dominant champion in the last years of the welterweight division. He is still as strong and as you know, ready to fight as he was in the past. I've trained with him not long ago, so I know that he is as dangerous as before. And when you face a guy like that, man, it's tough to get a win against a guy like that. You know, he lost to Leon Edwards, and then he lost to Chimaev in the division above. So I really think that he has a lot to show, and it's going to be a big test for Buckley technically, and I have, for me, like, everything is on I think that he's favored for that fight.
You and your former opponent, Joaquin Buckley, showed a lot of respect last year. How do you think he's going to perform against Kamaru Usman? We showed a lot of respect on what? I don't like that guy. You don't like me. We don't like each other. Like, so, good question, man.
How do you have Usman winning next week against Buckley?
I can't say too much because I don't want to blow up Kamaru's spot, but yeah, I mean, I think it's a super tough fight, but I think Kamaru's seasoned and he'll get it done.
We got Usman and Buckley coming up, so I just wanted your thoughts on the fight and how you think the fight goes down.
I think Usman should be retired already. I think he's only in this to get a paycheck, and I think Joaquin Buckley's going to run through him.
Usman or Buckley? Me? I mean, I want Usman. So I think that fight makes a lot of sense. I'd definitely love to fight Usman. But I think that long layoff's going to be hard for him to come back from. Or he's been active. The only thing that I think would be the X factor is Usman's experience. He's very smart with the pacing of the fight. He knows how to slow it down. He knows how to take it into his world, push you on the fence. Wear on you. It's going to be harder way on Buckley. But we had great hard go. Explosiveness. It's a harder style. So not that Usman's been doing push-ups. He looks good.
Buckley, dangerous, great boxing. He's very big, strong position. I think that's now tomorrow.
Oh, missed it by that much. It's no big deal. I'm already a winner today because of motion.
Always love to see other people and to see if they get to meet. And with Jamal Usman, I feel like a lot of fights that, he had and a lot of opponents that, he would go back and forth with, whether that's Jamal Vidal, whether that's Leon, whether that's Kofi Covington himself, squad with me, right? And I seen, not about his body language, but just his demeanor, him taking in a deep breath before he sings. Like, little details like that mean a lot to me, right? Because he knows the person that he's going to deal with in front of him is about to give him that action. And, I just can't wait because I'm already knowing with that type of energy, even though you might be nervous or you might be, I wouldn't even say frightened, right? But worried about what's in front of you, you're going to be locked in. And those are the fighters to watch out for at the end of the day. I always love to see the type of energy that fighters give other people and to see if they will get a meet. And with Jamal Usman, I feel like a lot of fights he had and a lot of opponents that, he would go back and forth with, whether that's Jamal Vidal, whether that's Leon, whether that's Kofi Covington himself, squad with me, right? And I seen, not about his
You got in a street fight with Ngannou. What happened?
My son and I flew out to Dallas and we watched Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. And Nate was the best. And my son's wearing his gloves that Nate gave him, and he's doing the shadow box, and there's no one there. It's just me and France. And I know he doesn't like it. He's told me before. He turns around and he lets loose on me. And I can't remember what he was saying, but it's loud, and he's angry, and it's to the point that security has to get involved. But they don't come over. They just yell, "You two, keep it verbal." I'm within arm's reach. I can't move. Now, I also can't put my hands up because that's provocative. I'm not sure what he wants to do. When I'm face to face with Francis, it's all I can think about. You're bigger than Mike. If you hit me like Mike did that guy, how bad is a shattered face? And I said, Francis. I said, not in front of my son. And Francis looks over and he sees this little kid shadow boxing. He didn't know it was my son. He's stunned. Silent.
You got in a street fight with Ngannou. What happened?
My son and I flew out to Dallas and we watched Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. And Nate brought us in the back and gave my son some special gloves. So the fight gets over, we go to the parking garage, and my son is wearing these gloves that Nate gave him, and he's doing the shadow boxing, and there's no one there. It's just me and France. And I know he doesn't like it. He's told me before. He turns around and he lets loose on me. And I can't remember what he was saying, but it's loud, and he's angry, and it's to the point that security has to get involved. But they don't come over. They just yell, "You two, keep it verbal." I'm within arm's reach. I can't move. Now, I also can't put my hands up because that's provocative. I'm not sure what he wants to do. When I'm face to face with Francis, it's all I can think about. You're bigger than Mike. If you hit me like Mike did that guy, how bad is shattered face? And I said, Francis, I said, I'm from my son. And Francis looks over and he sees this little kid shadow boxing. He knows my son. He's stuck. No, silent.
You got in a street fight with Ngannou. What happened?
My son and I flew out to Dallas. We watched Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz. And I was in the back to give my son some special gloves. So the fight gets over, we go to the parking garage, and my son is wearing these gloves that Nate gave him, and he's doing the shadow boxing, and there's no one there. It's just me and France. And I know he doesn't like it. He's told me before. He turns around and he lets loose on me. And I can't remember what he was saying, but it's loud, and he's angry, and it's to the point that they don't come over. They just yell, "You two, keep it verbal." I'm within arm's reach. I can't move. Now, I also can't put my hands up because that's provocative. I'm not sure what he wants to do. When I'm face to face with Francis, it's all I can think about. You're bigger than Mike. If you hit me like Mike did that guy, how bad is shattered face? And I said, Francis, I said, not in front of my son. And Francis looks over and he sees this little kid shout, "Hey, you ride this bike out there? Where'd you get it?" "Stolen from my house." "Bullshit. Your daddy stole from my house 2 weeks ago. I'm calling the police right now."
This man found his stolen bike and confronted the guy who had it, but he was able to forgive him after finding out why.
"You want to get the back? You want to call the police? Which one?" Take that box off. Some please. Well, I guess we don't bother the store. The problem is Pikachu's. They like it. I think now you're damn right I'm taking it. But you gotta watch out for these things, man. You can get in trouble. I think $10 just go back with the work with. I don't know. Sorry. I keep telling you everything. I don't want to like I don't get to work. So I don't want to take it right now if you really are using it for work. I'm not going to take it now, but I want your number so I can get eventually we can arrange a bike for you and find you a bike. I'm like home working on it, so once I get that going, then I'll be fine to let you have it. And then somebody give you excuse me, I mean, I wish you could still bring it on. Hey, you ride this bike out there? Where'd you get it? Stolen from my house. Bullshit. Your daddy stole from my house 2 weeks ago. I'm calling the police right now.
This man found his stolen bike and confronted the guy who had it, but he is about to forgive him after finding out why.
You want to get the back? You want to call the police? Which one? I paid $10 for it. Well, would you take $10 for it? Some please. Well, I guess we don't bother the store. The problem is Pikachu's. Take the bike. I think now you're damn right I'm taking it. So you gotta watch out for your friends, man, because you can get in trouble. I think $10 just go back with the work with. I don't know. You motherfucker. I think I'm sorry. I keep telling you everything. I don't want to so I don't have to get to work. So I don't want to take it right now if you really are using it for work. I'm not going to take it now. I want your number so I can get eventually we can arrange a bike for you and find you. I'm like working on it, so once I get that going, then I'll be fine to let you have it. I need somebody to excuse me, I'll get you that mission still. Ride this bike out there? Daddy stole from my house 2 weeks ago. I'm calling the police right now.
This man found his stolen bike and confronted the guy who had it, but he is about to forgive him after finding out why.
You want to get it back? You want to call the police? Which one? I paid $10 for it. Well, would you take $10 for it? Some please. Well, I guess we don't bother the store. The problem is Pikachu. Pikachu's. Take the bike. I think now you're damn right I'm taking it. So you Pikachu's. Take the bike. I think now you're damn right I'm taking it. Pikachu's. Take the bike. I think now you're damn right I'm taking it. So you watch out for your friends, man, because you can get in trouble. I think $10 just go back with the work with. I don't know. I think I'm sorry. I keep telling you everything. I don't want to so I don't have to get to work. So I don't want to take it right now if you really are using it for work. I'm not your TV now. I'm watching numbers so I can get a bit so we can arrange the bike for you. I don't want to be fine. I'm like working on it, so if he wants to get that one, then I'll be fine to let you have it. I didn't come in for you, but it's just me like, have your stuff, Hey, you ride this bike?
Everything's being watched. I had prepared myself to actually retire for real. I was hurt. I was beat up for months. I told people it's over, done, can't do this no more. Market texted me earlier today, go, man, make sure you watch Raw tonight. I got an announcement. So I'm like, I'll never text me, so I tune in. I'm at home watching TV, crying like a damn baby. You know, I leave this long-ass text message while he's right in the ring. You son of a bitch, I'm sitting here crying. I'm happy for you. You know, we got much more miles, I thought, down the road together, but if you needed to retire, I respect that. I just wasn't going to retire. You got me. Then the next text was Vince capital F you. So, because you got me. I reacted just like everybody else. You son of a bitch. If you ever meet Vince, more than 5 minutes, he gonna get you to do whatever he wants you to do. It's ridiculous. I left his office with a 5-year deal, or else I'm gonna die in the ring. I had prepared myself to actually retire for real. I was hurt. I was beat up for months. I told people it's over, done, can't do this no more. Market texted me earlier today, go, man, make sure you watch Raw tonight. I got an announcement. So I'm like, I'll never text me, so I tune in. I'm at home watching TV, crying like a damn baby. You know, I leave this long-ass text message while he's right in the ring. You son of a bitch, I'm sitting here crying. I'm happy for you. You know, we got much more miles, I thought, down the road together, but if you needed to retire, I respect that. I just wasn't going to retire. You got me. Then the next text was Vince capital F you. So, because you got me. I reacted just like everybody else. You son of a bitch. If you ever meet Vince, more than 5 minutes, he gonna get you to do whatever he wants you to do. It's ridiculous. I left his office with a 5-year deal, or else I'm gonna die in the ring. And he goes, how much do you need? Do you know what a 45?
Country boy from Arkansas, Bryce Mitchell never placed much stock in trendy gyms, celebrity coaches, or sports science protocols. Instead of following modern training regimens and listening to nutritionists, he swore by his own methods, hoisting heavy logs instead of barbells, shadowboxing out in the cornfields, and pounding homemade sandbags suspended from old trees. His daily routine looked more like a scene from a Rocky movie than a typical professional fighter's schedule. Yet the most remarkable thing was that this back-to-basics approach worked. Mitchell stunned everyone by rattling off consecutive UFC victories. His style was as straightforward as it was unpredictable. Relentless forward pressure, sudden submission attempts, and the kind of raw, wood-fueled stamina only a lifetime of farm work could produce. Fans fell in love with his authenticity and unorthodox flair. But every method has its limits, and Mitchell's moment of truth came when he faced a seasoned veteran, an unstoppable knockout artist whose reputation rested on one devastating right hand and an uncanny knack for trapping overconfident opponents. Coaches and peers warned Bryce repeatedly, keep your guard tight, don't overcommit, respect that right hand. Yet deep down, he trusted his instincts and rural-trained toughness, confident it would carry him through once again. When the bell rang, Mitchell jumped in aggressively, trying to impose his trademark high-octane pace and drag the fight to the mat. For a few minutes, it seemed to work. His unrelenting pressure kept the veteran guessing and off balance. The knockout artist had no intention of playing along. Then it happened. Mitchell lunged forward, exposing his chin in the process. In an instant, the veteran's legendary left hand smashed square onto Bryce's jaw. Mitchell went down hard, feeling the full force of a pro-caliber knockout blow. His jaw couldn't withstand such knockout force, and he collapsed, shaking convulsively. Fortunately, he regained consciousness after a couple of minutes of resting on the canvas. Country boy from Arkansas, Bryce Mitchell never placed much stock in trendy gyms, celebrity coaches, or sports science protocols. Instead of following modern training regimens and listening to nutritionists, he swore by his own methods, hoisting heavy logs instead of
I bet you've never seen anything quite like this. A fighter, boiling with adrenaline and disbelief, violently shoving the referee right in the face. This wasn't just a fight. This was a spectacle of brutality between two men who weren't supposed to share the same cage. The backyard brawler turned viral legend Kimbo Slice versus a British debt collector turned fighter James Thompson. Even before the fight began, there was something off. If you looked closely, you could already see the red flag. James Thompson's left ear looked like it had been inflated with a bicycle pump. A ticking time bomb of cauliflower cartilage. The bell rang, and Kimbo exploded forward, throwing those wild hammering punches that made him a YouTube legend. He clipped Thompson early, buckling the Brit's knees and igniting the crowd. But James wasn't here to be another clip on a highlight reel. He came charging back like a wounded bull, slamming Kimbo to the ground. What followed was a messy, exhausting war. Grappling, clinching, wild swings. Neither man able to fully dominate. Thompson leaned on his sides, dragging Kimbo down over and over, but each takedown was labored. His gas tank was evaporating. Meanwhile, Kimbo kept throwing bombs from awkward angles, his face soaked in sweat, hair matted with blood. Midway through the final round, things got ugly. Kimbo cornered Thompson and unleashed a savage barrage of punches. Left, right, left again. Thompson's head snapped side to side like a bobblehead in a hurricane. And then it happened. That swollen left ear, brutally battered by Kimbo's fists, burst open. It didn't just split, it exploded. A spray of blood and tissue shocked everyone watching. The crowd recoiled. The commentary team went silent for a moment too long. Thompson, somehow still standing, looked dazed, confused, like he'd been hit with a sledgehammer, and then asked to solve a math problem. He staggered into Kimbo, trying desperately to wrestle, but the ref had seen enough. The fight was waved off, but Thompson wasn't done. In his dazed, half-conscious state, he turned to the ref, furious, and shoved him right in the face. The crowd gasped again. The arena became a cauldron of noise. That shove would go on to be one of the most chaotic post-fight moments in MMA history. I bet you've never seen anything.
There was only one fist fight ever in the Arnett meeting. White guy, white hair, probably 6 foot, but he's also 60 years old. He was there for tax fraud. And there was another guy that was Samoan. When I say Samoan, I don't mean Samoan like a big fat guy. I mean Samoan like The Rock Samoan. He was a member of like the Crips or the Bloods in that.
Did you cheat against Nick Diaz? He said on my fight that I poisoned his IV. They poisoned my IV. That I was on steroids. They didn't test us. My rap was wrong. And is there something wrong with this rap? I gotta confess, I was so scared of fighting Nick Diaz, so he poisoned his IV. But he survived. All the athletic commission was on my payroll, so they tricked away, and then I made it. So I was even more terrified. So the alien abducted me. They put the gamma ray to increase my strength like the Hulk, and then the fight was still happening. So right before I put some glass and cement in my gloves and still had a crazy hard fight. Did you cheat against Nick Diaz? He said on my fight that I poisoned his IV. They poisoned my IV. That I was on steroids. They didn't test us. My rap was wrong. And is there something wrong with this rap? I gotta confess, I was so scared of fighting Nick Diaz, so he poisoned his IV. But he survived, and all the athletic commission was on my payroll, so they tricked away, and then I made it. So I was even more terrified. So the alien abducted me. They put the gamma ray to increase my strength like the Hulk, and the fight was still happening. So right before I put some glass and cement in my gloves and still had a crazy hard fight. Did you cheat against Nick Diaz? He said on my fight that I wasn't.
It's like the punt kick was bad. Because that really threw me off. That was my thing. Arn Anderson came up with it in summer of 07. I kicked Shawn Michaels in the head. Because Arn Anderson said, you know what about punching a guy in the head? How much more vicious can you get?
And it's low risk for you.
Right, yeah, very low risk. A little high risk for them. Yeah, you know, I've nailed guys with that thing.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I kicked the crap out of Vince in Chicago, Allstate Arena. I kicked him. He got a concussion, whether he admits it or not. A black eye, he was bleeding.
And that's Vince's fault for everything that he's ever said.
Oh, no.
He's like, give it to me.
No, he's kicked me. Like the punt kick was bad. So that really threw me off. That was my thing. Arn Anderson came up with it in the summer of 07. I kicked Shawn Michaels in the head because Arn Anderson is...
How did you die in your past life? Try scanning your face to find...
I isolate myself. I don't look at messages on Instagram.
This teen stabs a police officer and keeps smiling during his arraignment. This is the moment his smile fades when he hears the bond.
Okay, Mr. Ayala, for the Class C assault, it's a final only offense, but I do need to plead from guilty, not guilty, or no contest. No contest, all right. It's a
Guilty, not guilty, or no contest of the assault? Okay. No contest, all right? It's a Class C misdemeanor. It's a $433 fine. For aggravated robbery, first degree felony, it's going to be a $250,000 cash search bond. Criminal intent to tackle murder with police officer, first degree felony, $1 million cash search bond. Criminal intent to tackle murder with police officer, first degree felony, $1 million cash search bond. Also, third criminal intent to tackle murder with police officer, first degree felony, $1 million cash search bond. And resisting arrest, Class A misdemeanor, $5,000 cash search bond. Total of $3,255,000 cash search.
This teen stabs a police officer and keeps smiling during his arraignment. This is the moment.
If you saw the new...
You want a beer?
What?
You want a beer?
What?
You want a shot of whiskey?
What?
Vodka?
What?
Anything?
What?
Would you waste my time if you want to come into my office and talk this what trash to me? What do you want?
It's annoying, isn't it?
It is annoying.
I came in here to give you a breathalyzer, Steve. You're running a show, drinking beers. Can you say the alphabet backwards?
Well, I can whip your ass backwards. You want a beer?
What?
You motherfucker hit me in the head with the ball. I can't let that shit slide. Now I gotta knock this motherfucker out. But the mistake I made was I leaned too far to the left and he went that way. I wanted to throw the left because I wanted him to come inside. I was going to try to knock that motherfucker's head off to let him know, like, hey, I ain't want these motherfuckers to come ball. So by the time I got to the motherfucking tunnel, I was on the phone. And I held up. It was my mom and Charles' mom on the phone. He said, y'all should be doing it. I was like, who's this? He said, my mom. He said, this is Charles' mom. So you know when it's moms. Even though I'm mad at him, I ain't gonna be like, fuck this, yes, ma'am. Y'all stop that shit. I done already talked to Charles. Y'all hug that shit up. And, you know, she was not ghetto, but she was hard. She was like, y'all cut that shit out. Y'all don't need to be fighting. So mama dropped that final order. I'm not gonna go against my mama ever. So I'm walking down the hall. He's walking down the hall. I'm looking at him like, motherfucker, even though my mama said, motherfucker hit me in the head. So man,
So he reached out to the Booyah tribe for protection.
I heard about the Booyah tribe, man. Ain't nothing to play with.
And they did security for Eminem.
When M used to come out to the West Coast, is that correct? Yeah.
And when they requested for a feature in return, Eminem did his thing.
If you hear what he says, you know, he's like 40, 50 Samoans.
Some people know we were deep as fuck.
I relive it a million times. What if he wouldn't have been in there with me? I'd be dead today.
Rob Williams is alive and we've got a tale to tell. The main character is his pet cat, Fluffy.
That's going on.
Ron adopted Fluffy from a friend not too long ago.
And I looked at him and I just fell in love with him.
Williams, who turned 85 in September, didn't know that a few weeks after he got him, Fluffy would save his life. We all talk to our pets, and that's how this story starts.
Phone would ring. And I said, ring-a-ding, and I didn't know he'd pick up on that.
Thank goodness Fluffy did. A few days ago, Ron slipped getting out of the shower. With his life alert on the charger, his phone up on the counter, and the door closed. Ron was trapped.
They always kept under me. They always kept going by.
For 6 hours for me. Until midnight, Ron lay trapped in agony on the floor. Until he remembered Fluffy was in room 2, and Ron's one final, crazy last chance to save his life.
So I said, Fluffy, bring it in, Fluffy. I said, you're my only hope. It was. It wasn't even 5 minutes later, I felt something in my hand.
I hear it everywhere.
Ring a ding ding, Capio. Ring a ding ding. Okay.
As soon as possible, I got.
Ring a ding ding. You hear me? My ring a ding. Ring a ding ding, okay? Phone. Phone. Ring a ding ding. Phone. Ring a ding ding. Phone. Come on. You want my ring a ding ding? Yeah. My ring a ding ding. My phone. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Grab it. Ring a ding ding. Bring me my ring a ding. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Ring a ding ding. Get my phone.
These casts were taken from inside volunteers' vagina.
They said this boat's unsinkable, bro. Like, zero chance.
Okay, yeah, boat's definitely sinking, bro. My bad.
They said this boat's unsinkable, bro. Like, zero chance.
There you go, man. Just gonna give them a fish. I see you guys out here working on it, you know. You can take the rest of the day off. Yeah. It's still free. Yeah, you can go to the truck. There you go. There you go.
No, it's this.
It's first. It's all him. He caught it. He left.
Did you just push him? What? Hey, he got the fucking camera. He just pushed you. All right. Get the fuck out of here before I fuck you up, bitch. I watch everything. You a fucking bitch. Hey, don't you ever touch my fucking cameraman. Guess what? He pushed this guy for no reason. I saw everything. It's on fucking camera. Did you just push him? Hey, don't you ever touch my fucking cameraman. Guess what? He pushed this guy for no reason. I saw everything. It's on fucking camera. Did you just push him? This is pushed me. What? Hey, he got the fucking camera. He just pushed you. All right.
All right, everything happens for a reason. This is Jacob, and this is Dave. They both want to get clean. We're out in Vegas right now. I told them we'll be back here in 2 hours. They said they have to get this stuff together, and if you guys are back here, I'm going to work on getting 2 scholarships for you guys.
Good thing, Jacob. I don't know, but Jay is ready to go. So he's gonna text me with the phone that Nate just gave him, and tomorrow's gonna be the big day. So, all right.
I bought his plane ticket. He said he's ready. Whenever he's ready, man, we'll help. Listen, I'm the type of guy. I live in Boston. I'll fly out here when he's ready.
Get him a shower. I hate to tell you guys, but if this doesn't work, he's not getting on the site.
That's the best. Best of luck.
Watching you step up, all of my doubt suddenly goes away.
All right, everything happens for a reason. This is Jacob, and this is Jay. They both want to get clean. We're out in Vegas right now. I told them we'll be back here in 2 hours. They said they have to get this stuff together, and if you guys are back, look that video when I.
Are you 20?
I'm about dreaming. Guys sleeping.
That the reality of a 6.5 year old. Tommy? When you ding ding? You're talking to legs. Hurry up. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Hey, baby. Not bad, dude. You know, there. Somebody go. Hands off. Where? 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 Don't wipe your nose. Stop. You got cheese on your fucking nose. You good? Not good? It's okay? Different? Yeah, weird? Dave's weird? You good? You okay? No? Okay. Is it good? Wow. I
Glad to have you with us from Orlando, Florida, one of the great vacation destinations in the entire land. Today, line gets set, first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Makes a man miss. Oh, look out. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
How many ways can I get it to my guy?
After getting nothing, would they try to throw it again on 3rd and 1? Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Titans. First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in. You have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather. You get to meet the other team. There's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out...
Unloads it downfield. Snags it down the right side. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. What a... Offense gets set for second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. The back goes in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 3rd down, going up top. Fire! Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop after the catch. It's still some work to do to pick up that first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. One thing I've noticed in talking to... 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to get it through the air. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. Just looking...
A first down for the offense. He'll do it himself. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in, it's Green. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy...
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. First down for this offense. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Got room at the 35. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They move the change on the ground. Now another first down. Wants to throw. It's Finley. Working the middle. It's complete. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
Well, you've seen them.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They're going to run it. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows.
From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the kick. Line getting set on second down. They keep attacking through the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Pulls it in on the right. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
This defense came in.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Back to throw, it's Finley. Quick strike complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, that's called paying off good field.
They're backed up, first and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They want that clock to run. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality.
30 short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. The running back has it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now they...
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little room. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashed. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness in this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, we got the victory. Most definitely. Alright, guys. So, I think I made it in the transfer portal. I'm not sure where. See how starter, huh? Wow. I want nothing to do with LSU. I didn't get an offer from Miami.
Now it's time to pack your bag. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
Georgia Bulldogs. Fuck. Alright guys, I'm going to do some practice. I'll fire it back up when I get to a